Welcome to the Epcotian Adventure,
a podcast where we talk about all things Disney, but we're Epcot-centered.
including tips and tricks, festivals and favorites, and the very latest in our rankings and reviews.
But we're still old enough to remember when my favorite background music was in Bear Country.
This is episode 149. Where in the Park Are We? Background Music Edition.
Or, sometimes it's not about winning the game, it's the trying that counts. Right? Right?
Well, we'll find out quickly. So please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast as we embark on our Epcotian adventure.
We call it Epcot.
Howdy folks, and welcome to episode 149 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sue.
And today we're going to be playing a game. This is one of our favorites. This is actually one of my favorites that we did a while back. And this is Where in the Park Are We? We're going to do sounds again today, but we're going to use background music this time. And Sue, I've got 12, some easy, some very obscure background musics. All the musics that I'm going to throw at you, and you're going to have to see what you can come up with on these.
And y'all, I have a confession, all right? This episode was my idea, and I am going to be really bad at this.
All I have to say is, mwahaha.
Even the ones that he says are easy are not going to be easy for me. I'm not good at identifying sounds out of context, and yet I'm anxious to try it because I love Disney background music. So this is what we're going for is music from the parks, music that doesn't contain lyrics. It would be ones that, or obscure lyrics that you don't normally hear.
Right, exactly.
If there are ones to go with it.
There are some background music or cue music that have lyrics. I didn't realize that until I started doing this research a little bit on this.
Well, and even like some of the songs that you hear on rides that you don't always hear the lyrics have lyrics. So, I mean, it's a funky thing. Like, when you used to be able to make your own CDs on Main Street and you download a song, sometimes there were lyrics in there.
The Red Dot store. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh,
that
was so
fun.
I
Oh my
loved those.
gosh. I had quite a few of those way back in the day.
I did too. Oh, so good.
Well, we're going to jump right in, and this is something I'm hoping I don't stump Sue completely on this, because I played one. Actually, here, I'll show you what I played. I played this.
No, don't do it.
Here's what I played. And Sue couldn't come up with it. And I thought that was an easy one. It
should be.
It's the Star Tunnel music from Space Mountain in Magic Kingdom.
It should be easy.
It should be, but I found out it was not. So I guess it's the whole nostalgia thing, how it hits you.
I have found out that I massively overthink things and try to make them way more complicated than they actually are. So let's see how we do.
All right. Well, we're going to start off with an easy one.
Oh, don't say that.
All right. Here we go. Here is number 1. Name that tune. Oh, well, not really name that tune. More, where would you find that at Walt Disney World?
Are you asking where in the park am I?
Where in the park are you? Yes.
This would be Main Street, for sure.
That is correct.
And that is
Magic Kingdom,
100%
Main
certain,
Street.
because that is Sorry with the Fringe on Top from the musical Oklahoma.
That is correct,
And-
too. Ooh, 2 points for that one, then.
Oh, good. Yeah, let's give me 12 points for that one.
All right. That was an easy one. We're going to do another semi-easy one. I think you'll get this one probably right off. And most of you listening, if you've been listening to us, I know you'll get this one right off. But here is sound number 2. This one better be easy. This has nostalgia written all over it. Sue, where in the park are we?
Let's see. I think this is When in the Park Are We?
Also very true.
This is Epcot entrance music.
Very good. And from when?
From opening from when we went, like
That-
back in the day, 82 when we went in 83.
You're right. And this is definitely Epcot entrance music from the original opening of Epcot back in the 80s. It played through, I think, the 90s, really up until...
I think it played even longer than that.
maybe until the 20s.
And here's a little hint for y'all. If you want to hear this music live, not live. There are not musicians.
I wish.
If you want to hear it in the parks, this used to be true. I hope this is still true. You could find this music still, the original Epcot music, back by the good bathrooms behind
that's
Imagination.
right.
You could hear this music back there. The original loop still played. That was true up until just a few years ago. I hope it's still true.
Well, we'll find out this fall when we get back to Walt Disney World.
Yay!
Okay, here is number 3. I'll even spot you the name. The song is called Hot Dog. However, where at Walt Disney World would you hear this?
I know the lyrics because our little twin nieces used to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and this song was like on repeat. So shout out to the twins. But where in the parks are we going to hear it? I'm tempted to say Casey's Corner because hot dogs, but I don't think that's right. I'm going to say it's got to be somewhere in Magic Kingdom. Am I at least in the right park?
Not even close.
Not even close. Is it at Disney Springs with the food trucks?
I'll give you a hint.
Because there's a hot dog truck.
Think of the context. Where are you going to see this character?
Mickey Mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's kind of popular. He's all over the place.
But where are you going to hear his music?
Okay, I'll say Animation Courtyard in Hollywood Studios
You're
over by the
so
Disney.
close. Oh, you're so close.
Oh, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway
It
Railway?
is cue music from Disney Hollywood Studios, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You are correct.
Oh, I love
I'll give you half a
it.
point on that one. 'Cause-
Yeah, I got there eventually.
All right, now we're going to move into the more obscure side. I'm not sure if you'll get this one, but we'll give it a try. Here's number 4.
We are united, we share this land, neighbor to neighbor, and paw in hand.
Where in the park are we?
Are we at Animal Kingdom?
We are at Animal Kingdom.
I'm tempted to say that this is part of Zootopia, the new show.
Together. Better
Better
together.
Because
Yes.
it sounded like they said Zootopia instead of together.
I guess that wasn't as obscure as I'd remember it. You'd actually kind of give it away. But yeah, you are correct.
I
We're
love
at
it.
Animal Kingdom on that one.
That's fun. I can't wait to see that new show, too. We're going to get to do that this fall as well.
All right, this one's going to be a little more tricky, but I'll see if you can get it. This is number 5. That one's a little more tricky, but get the feel for the music.
Okay, so because there are obscure wildlife sounds and chimes, I'm going to say maybe Pandora.
I knew you were going to go there.
And it's wrong.
No.
Oh, it
It's
was a good
background
guess, though.
music from Disney Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, man. Now
That's a hard
I feel
one
like
because
I failed.
When I first heard it, I'm like, she's going to think this is Pandora.
It does.
It is not. It's actually from Galaxy's Edge. It's background music, and I believe this is from over in the Resistance area. I'm not 100% sure of that, but because of the background animal noise that you hear,
Yeah.
I think that's where that's from. It
I
didn't
love
state
that.
it when I recorded, so I'm not sure.
Now, I am curious. At Disneyland, if you're a lander, they have just added the John Williams score to the entrance at Galaxy's Edge, where they've added in the Rebellion characters, and I'm curious what you guys think of that. We haven't seen it in person yet. I'm going to reserve judgment until I see it in person, but I've always loved that it has its own sounds.
Yeah,
and
it kind of
it's-
removes the timeline, but
it
oh well.
fully removes the timeline, but that's for another episode.
All right, on to number 6. Here we go. That one's a real easy one. Again, I threw you a bone on this one.
Yeah, you did. My blood pressure just went down by about 20 points, and that is from Living with the Land at Epcot in the Land Pavilion.
You were 100% correct. Some of the best background music of all time.
I keep that bookmark open all the time on my browser so I can listen to it in a pinch, because it literally does bring down my blood pressure if I need it for anything. Man, it's right there. It's so good.
All right, here's a newer one. I'll give you a little hint on this one because it's a little more obscure, but here is number 7.
Okay, so it's sounding a little futuristic.
Mhm.
So I'm either in Tomorrowland or somewhere in Future World at Epcot. I'm going to go with maybe Tron, Light Cycle Run.
That is 100% correct.
Yay!
Good job on that one. I wasn't sure if you'd get that, but you can kind of get that Tron feel from that background music. I love it.
Yes. I was either going to go there or maybe with the new test track.
All right, here is number 8. Where in the park are we?
Well, we've got straight bug noises again, bird noises, which makes me think an outdoor atmosphere, but the music doesn't sound as Pandora it used to me, but I'm still going to say Pandora.
You are right. That time it was Pandora.
Okay.
Yeah, again, that's background music from somewhere along the pathway as you're walking in. But, yeah, that was 100% Pandora.
I like it.
All right, number 9. This one will be, I think, a little easier.
All right, Lulu. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And where in the park are we?
Well, that was Ray, our good friend the Firefly, so I'm going to say that we are in the bayou. So over by Tiana's.
That is correct. That's background music from the entrance area of Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
I love
at
it.
Magic Kingdom.
That is such fun music. That takes me back to Disneyland and having the, what were they called? The bluegrass band that would play.
Oh,
I know
the
that wasn't
there
bluegrass, that was Zydeco.
The Zydacats, but that was Zydeco.
I did like the Zydacats, but I was thinking,
Oh, Billy Hill and the Hillbillies.
yeah, that's what
I
I
know
was
because I
thinking.
used to have to pay them when I worked in payroll.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
And then they ended up at Knott's Berry Farm
Oh, fun.
as Crazy Kirk and the Kirkettes or something. I'm not sure.
Kirkitas.
Anyway, all right, here is number 10. That one I think is a little easier, but where in the park are we?
I'm going to say we're at the American Adventure Pavilion at Epcot or Liberty Square in Magic Kingdom.
No.
Oh.
That
No?
is Disney Hollywood Studios Toy Story Land.
Oh my gosh.
That was Jessie the yodeling
It
roundup
absolutely
person.
was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. That is exactly what that was.
But again, out of context, it's hard to
oh my
place
gosh,
it
that was
sometimes.
100% her song.
Yep,
What
yep.
in the world? Let's just erase that one and pretend it didn't happen.
All right, here's number 11. Where in the park are we? This one, I don't want to give you too much of a hint.
Oh, but maybe you do.
If you need a hint, you've already
If-
mentioned this one.
It was originally giving Frontierland vibes, but I think...
Do you
I
want to
think
hear it
it's-
once more?
Sure.
Where in the park are we?
Yeah, it really feels Frontierlandy to me, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Liberty Square,
Epcot.
American Adventure.
No,
No?
this is Test Track. This is
Oh
the
my
new
gosh.
cue music or ambiance music for Test Track.
Which, to be fair, we have not heard.
Right. Yeah.
This was my justification for that, is that the instruments chosen sounded old school, and it was giving motion. Like I was feeling
Yes.
moving forward.
World of Motion.
And I
See?
was thinking like Pioneers and
I can can see that.
that kind of thing. So yeah, failed that one.
All right. For number 12, I'm going to give you a real easy one because I wanted to be nice. So here we go. Number 12.
Bamba yetu yulie mbinguni.
If you don't get this one, I'm going to have to take away your Epcotian card.
Well, it's definitely Epcot.
No. All
All right.
Give me the card.
That would be Animal Kingdom. And specifically, I believe that is from the Safari Queue.
That is from Kilimanjaro Safaris. That is correct.
I love that music.
Well, folks, how did you score? Sue, how did you score?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5.
That's not too bad. Some of those were a little harder than others, but I tried to throw you a few.
8.5.
Oh, 8.5. Well, even better.
That's actually better than I thought I was going to do. So I'm curious how y'all did out there. If you were able to keep score on yourself, how did you do? I bet you did better than I did. But Rod, great job on selecting those and setting that up. That was really fun. I love these kinds of games.
Well, thanks. We'll definitely be doing another one of these in the future because I love these. These are really fun.
And if you have a favorite, if you have a go-to that gets you through a tough day, we want to hear what it is.
Before we go, we always have to thank the Phoenicians, so thank you, Phoenicians.
Thank you, Phoenicians. And don't forget to rate, review, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help other people find us. You can find us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and wherever you listen to podcasts.
The Epcotian Adventure is a $1,000 brunch production and a proud gold member of D23. Thanks for joining us today for episode 149 of the Epcotian Adventure. I'm Rod.
And I'm Sue.
And we'll see you in line.
Bye.
Thank the Phoenicians.
All I have to say is, mwahaha.